Hello, everyone, and welcome to ILT Academy. I'm here with my friend Andrew Johnson, who's the CEO at Yardstick. I want to introduce you to our Entrepreneur Webinar Series, sponsored by Fastlane 94. We have our upcoming webinar called Finding Your Customers and Partners. And we have the CEO of Yardstick here with us, Andrew Johnson. And Andrew, please introduce yourself. Who are you and what do you do?
Yeah, hi everybody. Andrew Johnson, CEO of Yardstick, and we're reducing people-related risk.
Awesome. Andrew, we have a couple questions. This is just kind of a teaser because we're going to be talking about how to take your startup to new heights. In this webinar, we want to figure out how do we find our ideal customers and strategic partners. And I wanted you to share, a quick story about what inspires you to help companies get off the ground. And as we were just talking about, how do we get out of the happy ear place and start figuring out who our actual customers are?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of fun in those early months, early years of your career, starting a company, and it's really coming around finding those first customers, and just being honest with yourself on who the right ICP is, and really just staying focused there.
Awesome. I know, we'll be going deep into, unpacking, ideal customer profiles, talking about how to find customers, talking about how to grow your customer base. Andrew, can you just tell us briefly about, a couple of the companies that you've worked at, including Yardstick, like what your current mission is, but, some of the successes you've had in going from zero to, I think you said 100 million?
Yeah, I've definitely spent my career in that 0 to 100 million kind of range. I've been with Branch, part of Yardstick. I was out in the Bay Area working for Dialpad. At the time, it was called FireSpotter Labs, just an incubator. But both those were pre-product, pre-revenue when I joined, and I saw them both go from 0 to 100. And prior to that, I was at a local startup at the time, small, called Compellent, which was a massive success here, where they went IPO and were bought by Dell for $1 billion. So I've seen the play many times now from that 0 to 100, and definitely looking forward to kind of sharing the story there.
Awesome. Lastly, what inspires you to help companies get off the ground?
At the end of the day, it's building the kind of a winning team. I take a lot of joy in seeing the team find success. I love seeing that SDR kind of grow through the ranks and become that enterprise AE or leading a sales team. I love seeing kind of founders kind of actually see their vision come through. And I think there's a lot of founders that think the product sells itself. I'll tell you that I've never seen that really happen on the enterprise side. You need a go-to-market motion. It needs to be kind of built in from the beginning. And I'd love kind of working on that with founders, which is what I've spent a lot of my career doing. And so that's where kind of the passion really kind of lives with me. It's building out the team and really trying to get that product vision out into the market.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. And I know, when we met and the work you were doing at Branch and then now what you're doing at Yardstick, this is really cool. This is going to be a great talk. Again, the webinar's coming up Thursday, February 27th from noon to 1:30. It'll be at ILT Academy, our virtual campus. And again, Andrew Johnson, CEO at Yardstick, will be there. We'll have a great webinar. It's very interactive, so if you've never been to ILT Academy before, please come. This is not your traditional sit and get. You're going to get a chance to ask Andrew questions as well, so bring your questions. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you guys soon.
Thanks, Nick.